Oh yeah, it's double organic. Hey there, welcome back to the fourth, I think, not sure, don't trust my counting, epic raw vegan feast by Double Organic. That's me, completely nut free. It's my specialty. Making cornbread today, loaded cornbread, lots of different fillings in there. We got some orange bell pepper, some cauliflower, it's going to add some little grittiness to it, also some onion. We could also throw some jalapeno pepper in there if you wanted some green chunks in there to add some spice. But these are our fillings to add some color and texture and chunks, and we'll also be putting some corn in there. What we're going to stick this all together with is our mixture of more corn and also some dried mango. That's going to help it stick it all together. And because cornbread's often got that just sweet little subtle taste, I'm going to throw 2 dates in there as well. That's optional if you don't want it to be as sweet. And then we got some spices here. Got some cumin, got some celery salt, and that's just dried celery that I do myself. And you could put some optional black pepper in there as well if you want a little kick. So I've gone ahead and chopped everything up. All we have to do is blend this up, and then in the food processor we're going to chop this all up to get lots of nice little chunks in the cornbread. You could also throw some shredded zucchini in here as well to help it hold it all together, but I couldn't find any zucchini, so we're not putting any in there today. And then we'll be dehydrating it for a good while, but we don't want to turn it into a rock hard hockey puck. We want it to still be pliable. Alright, so we're going to go blend this up. Okay, so if you do not have a powerful blender like a Vitamix with a tamper, you're probably going to want to end up doing this in a food processor. We're going to be blending our 2 cobs of corn here with our dried mango and spices and dates, and it's going to be making a real thick paste. I've gone ahead and torn the mango up. There's the dates, as well as the cumin and the celery salt. So I'm going to blend this up. And at this point, I'm just going to leave it here and let that corn sort of puree soak into the dried mango and help it blend much more easily. And I'm going to then finish blending that, and we'll be food processing. Okay, we got a nice thick paste here. You'll know it's thick when it doesn't pour anywhere. And so now what we're going to do is process all the other ingredients and then stir it all together to make a real thick dough. On to the food processing. Alright, so here we have the food processor with the S blade in it. We have all of our sort of chunky ingredients. We have all of our corn that is going to be held together with our corn paste or dough. And we have our bell peppers, our onions, and our cauliflower. So I'm going to go ahead and put some of these in first so that they get processed. Then we'll add the corn at the very end because I want it to be in mostly full chunks. I don't want it to get too mushy and processed. Okay, so now this bit here is going to get added back into our original bowl. Then I'm going to process this other corn a bit more. I don't want to be filling the food processor entirely and then processing, because the bottom stuff's going to get turned to mush and the top is not going to get processed at all. Okay, so here it is. Now I'm just going to process this last bit of corn. Good. Okay, so this corn here, I processed a little bit more than this corn here. Most of these kernels are still whole to give just a couple of chunks here and there of whole kernels. And this corn here is processed a little bit more, and it's kind of halfway in between our paste and our whole chunks here. So it's going to all get mixed up into one big bowl. So we're going to go ahead and do that right now. Alright, so we're at the final assembly step. We have our paste, our corn dough made. We've got some corn chunks here, as well as our other ingredients. We've got a bell pepper, corn, cauliflower, and you can put zucchini in here, jalapeno pepper, whatever. This is just more texture and beautiful color and taste and all that. So we're going to pour all this in. Smells awesome. And I'm going to put some scoops of this in, and I'll start by adding that. And I'm going to add some of the paste here. I had used 2 cobs of corn to make the paste, but I'm going to stir this all up right now because I don't want to add too much of the paste. Alright, so here's the tray. We're going to scoop this thick mixture out onto the tray here. Get the remaining pieces, the spatula. Good. Alright, now we're just going to flatten it out. And it's going to be about 3/4 of an inch to an inch thick. The thinner you make it, the quicker it's going to dehydrate. Okay, so this looks great. It's about 3/4 of an inch thick. And keep in mind, as we dehydrate it, it's going to get smaller and thinner. But this is looking great. Smells awesome, looks awesome. It's going to taste awesome. So I'm going to pop this in the dehydrator at about 115 or so. And in about 3 or 4 hours, it's going to be ready to flip. So all I'm going to do is take another sheet, I'm going to put it on top, I'm going to kind of go up and over, flip it, peel off the Teflon sheet, and it's going to dehydrate for probably another 12 or 15 hours. We want it to be crispy, yet still pliable. So dehydrating time is going to depend on the thicknesses, as well as if there's other items in the dehydrator that will make it take longer. But I will give some more detailed dehydrating parameters in the full recipe right up on the website.
Oh yeah, it's Double Organic. Don't forget to subscribe on YouTube, comment, like, share, and subscribe. We've got epic recipes for you, fitness and raw food motivation. Connect with me on Facebook and Instagram. You won't regret it. Stay tuned for more.